Hey everybody, it's Kathy Braxton from Improv for Caregivers, and I'm here to give you a 5-minute flair. Today's topic is how to prepare a family on the telephone to talk to their loved one who is living with memory impairment. So, just to back up, I consult in a facility. I have an office, and it is just outside where all the activity is happening. My door is almost always open unless I can't think straight, which means I have a lot of residents passing by and oftentimes stopping by. Additionally, I often have residents who are asking to talk to a loved one. Many times they're even asking to talk to someone that is no longer viable to talk to, but that doesn't stop us from letting them try to connect with someone that's going to make them feel better. So, oftentimes I have someone asking me, I want to call my mom, I want to call my dad, I want to call my aunt. Sometimes that's viable, sometimes it's not, right? We understand how dementia works, but I definitely try to switch it around and go, sounds like you really want to talk to your daughter, Jana. Let's give her a call. Or, I've heard a lot about your mom. Your daughter told me a lot about her. Why don't we try calling your daughter so we can talk more about that? That usually calms them down and gets them ready for the phone call. So now here we go. Now is the phone call, right? Now we have to call daughter Jana. So a couple things I just want to put out there. Number one, when you first take in a resident who's living in memory care specifically, try to touch base with that family. Let them know you're the person that they're going to be hopefully gravitating towards if they struggle. You want to be that safe person for their loved one, which means you're going to be their go-to. And if they want to call, how do they feel about it? So definitely make a note to self. Is family okay with getting a phone call once a day? Does family want to limit it to once a week, right? Be mindful of this kind of stuff. My calendar is filled. Every week I do at least 3 or 4 Zoom calls with different family members, and that's because I've obtained that information. Number 2, let the family members know that you're going to give them some code on the phone. Now, I have my little proppy phone right here, and I'm going to show you how to do it. But I always have the resident in my office with them. I never try to blow smoke to let them know I'm doing anything sly, never trying to pull the wool over their eyes. We are there. We're going to make a phone call. We're going to make somebody happy, right? So I let the family know, hey, when I give you a call, I'm going to give you a heads up that your loved one is in the office with me. So number 1, you know why I'm talking and the way I'm talking. And number 2, I'm going to start the conversation off by letting you know where the resident and I left off. So here's an example. Hi, Jana. Yes, this is Kathy. Hi, I have your mom in the office with me. She was just chatting with me about how much she misses your mom, how much she misses her mom, and how her mom worked at a bakery, and we were chatting about that. Yeah, I know, it was a really good story. Are you able to talk to her a little bit about that? I know she'd love to hear your voice. Great, thanks. Then pass that phone over, right? So you've just prepped your family member to be in that resident's reality. The other thing I've had to do sometimes, because often our residents have loved ones, spouses who are aging, they are aging. They're aging along with them and sometimes have their own forms of dementia. So then I have to have a go around, right? So I have a second family member as kind of my backup, and I'll give that family member a call and say, hey, Mrs. Mary really wants to talk to her husband, John. Can you give Uncle John a call for me? Let him know we're going to be calling in a few minutes. Great. Then I bring the resident in. I let her know that John is going to be on the phone in just a few minutes. He's getting ready. We had to do a check on him. Then you give John a call. Try to give him the same kind of update that you gave Jana. She's in the office with me. This is what we were chatting about. Hopefully you can shed some light on this and share in some more of this story with her. So it's aiming to have a great conversation and a great connection, and it's framing it by making that phone call and having a chat with that family member for just even 30 seconds, letting them know where their family's at, you know, where their family member is mentally, where are we at with story, where are we at with what we're thinking about, and then letting them take the reins and creating some great connection. So remember, you can do this. You are awesome. I know you've got this, and that is your 5-minute flair. I'm Kathy Braxton.